Good morning and sliding into afternoon. Judy Allen here, San Antonio, Texas with Adventurous Stampin. Yes, we're going to try out using my reading glasses today to see if that doesn't help. So, with that, we are going to make something for a baby shower, alright? Part of it's a treat box and part of it's a card, but they go together because we actually are going to be aunts and uncles again in February. So there you go. So we're excited, and my sister-in-law and I are going to be putting together a baby shower, whoop, whoop, and a name reveal, not a name reveal, they might do a name reveal too, as well as a gender reveal, right? A lot of things. So let's put it on hands and let's get started. It doesn't take that long. Oop, what did I get there? My camera is way off. Okay, there we go. Let me get us back on the side there. So we got a couple of things here. And first thing I want to do is show you is that we're going to be using this again, but I've already done the punching. So I'm going to start off with the treat box first and put my glasses on and see if that doesn't help some. And let's see what we can do with the lighting here. So it's not too bright. There we go. Alright. I don't know if that helps or not. You'll just have to let me know. So leave a comment. So this is, put this aside, we're going to start off with a treat box. And this is tiny. This is tiny. This is 2.5 inches by 2 inches, scored, and I'll write that down, scored on a 1/2 inch all the way around. All the way around. Okay, so all we're going to do is really and truly, you're going to need a double-sided tape, or you can use liquid glue, either or. And the reason is because we want this all to hold together. We don't want it to fall apart. And I think I may just go ahead and use the liquid glue. Let me grab some here, because I've done it both ways. Maybe one's a little bit more full, because even though it's down like that, I don't want to actually put too much out. So the reason why I say that is because we're going to be putting candy in here, right? Or little mints, what you do. And so we don't want it to have to fall apart, and it just works better if you use double-sided glue. So we have two things. You have some tape that is designed for 3D projects, because this is a 3D project, right? And we have stuff that is designed for things that are not 3D projects. So many a times the cards we make are not 3D projects, okay? I'm just going to tuck this in here for us. We'll do this other side and we'll get it glued up. So this is just a little box, and it's going to be cute because it's going to put, like I said, it's going to put little mints in there. And right, I'm just doing pink at the moment, right? So if we do a gender reveal, we hadn't decided we're going to do yet for each event, but let's say this was a gender reveal. Then we would just make blue and pink, right? Now, I already have one put together here, and we're going to build one, all right? I'm going to show you what we're going to do, because this is going to go on the side here. This is going to go right between, right here. So I'm going to go ahead and at least let this get set while we build the truck, okay? So this is going to fit perfectly right here between the wheels. I'm going to try to center that best I can, right? Best I can. Looks like I got it pretty centered there, so we just want to get it centered. And we just leave it there, and I can let it dry a moment while I build the other. Okay? So, I want this truck to be on this side. Okay? So, it's basically the opposite of what we see when we punch it, which is okay. So, I've already punched the wheels out, and all it's not going to matter. A circle is a circle, right? So, I'm going to put a little dab here and here. Right? Because when you start moving this around and getting ready for a party and everything, and then people are going to pick it up and take it with them too. So you just want everything to hold together, right? I don't want my truck falling apart just because somebody picked it up to get the candies and all. Alright, so, and then all you got to do with this here is the window. It's just the opposite on the other side. So all we got to do is just flip it over. Okay? And we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to put it on. And so for this, I just did something a little bit different, right? I could have put pink wheel wells here, but I didn't. I went ahead and just punched this out of some paper. This paper is actually from Le Shop Suite. That's where I got this from. And I'm just going to put these wheel hubs on right here. So see how it just gives a little bit more depth by doing that? I didn't stamp anything on this because I wasn't going to stamp anything on this because we really haven't decided if we're going to wrap this with ribbon or how we're going to do it, but we're going to at least get this part together, right? Because we still have plenty of time to plan and what else we want to add to it, how we want to size things up. So here's one side, and we're just going to take this over here, and I'm just going to do the same thing. So I don't know which way we're going to have them set up, so I'm just going to try to design both sides, right? It's just how I do things. And then I'm just going to make sure it lines up, just like this here. So if you want to make sure it lines up, all you got to do is do it like this here. And I think we got it lined up. The bed of the treat thing is going to be right below the truck there. And we're just going to set that aside to dry as we make our card. Okay? So our card, I'm going to do a 3x3 because this is going to just be a nice little cute card that's going to go with it. And just to give us an idea, the truck can go either way. So see how we can flip it either way? It doesn't matter. Because we used gray. So it's not going to matter. So I may do it this way because I always do it the other way. But first I'm going to stamp. So we're going to have a bow on this. So I'm going to have a bow up here and I'm going to have special delivery. So we're going to go and get that stamped and then we'll put our truck together. But I'm doing it right now so you can at least visually get an idea of what space we have to work with and all. Right, we're going to put a ribbon up here. You know what, I'm going to put special delivery right over here. Okay. And then we'll build our truck just like we did for our treat box. So I'm going to build it this way, right? And same thing, I'm not sure yet. We haven't decided if this is going to be like a special bag or something for gifts, or if we're just going to hand out invitations. So I'm going to keep this sort of pretty much neutral, as we have choices of what we want to do with it, right? Or we can use it for multiple things and just rearrange it. So I'm just going to go and get the wheels on. Again, I'm just using this here just so I'm prepared, right? Because we haven't until February, but this is a cute little truck. Cute little way to do it. Boy or girl, right? Gender reveal, name, whichever you want to do. It all works. So that's the nice thing about this. This is nice and simple. We just punch these out just like we did it before with a punch. You could stamp it on too, but I thought it'd be cute just to do the punch. Just to get something cute and different, right? Get them in the mode to get ready to have that baby and thinking about that baby and what you're going to do with the baby. Because babies are so fun. They grow into toddlers, and toddlers are fun. They grow into older children, and they are fun. So it's all about creating, sharing, and giving. So that's what we want to do here. So we want to create and share and give for my niece as we plan and get ready for the different phases. Because soon, it's my understanding, soon, we should be able to know the gender. So that means we could do a gender reveal party, right? So I assume that's going to be our first. But we're working on this because neither one of us went through all this stuff. This is a new day, new generation that does all these things. We just used to have a baby shower. So there you go. But it all makes it fun, right? It's excitement, a new addition to the family. Okay, that might just have to stay the way I did it. So, yeah, there we go. You know, it's always exciting having a new addition to the family. Boy or girl, right? We just want a healthy baby. Want a healthy baby. There you go. So smooth it over. That's the nice thing about using liquid glue there. And then now what we're going to do is we're just going to add a bow to the top up here. And I could do that with a glue dot, but I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can just do it with a regular glue. And put it right here. And you know what? We could put bling. Didn't put any bling on it, but we could if we wanted to right now. I'm just going to hold that there a second. Let it dry. And we'll see how our truck is doing over here as I put this here. I don't want this to dry on me. Right, so look at that. See how cute that is? Let that dry a second. There we go. Let me put that up there for you so you can see. We can put some little mints in there, whatever we want to put in there. We just have a nice little treat box that we can decorate and put out there. And we'll have some other ones too. I can do some other boxes for you, some other things that are larger. But these we think are for the mints. We give them some little mints at the party. And let's see here. I'm looking for my handy dandy scissors there. There we go. I'm just going to trim this just a little bit further. Now this is actually the new ribbon. This is not black and white. This is actually black and vanilla. So it just has a little bit softer than look. I thought it would go good with this for the baby stuff here as we do it. It's just got a little bit softer touch with it being in vanilla versus just black and white. So there we go. We just have a cute little set getting ready for a party. So this goes, like I said, it goes, even the gray here goes nice whether you use a balmy blue for the boy. And this color here, this is actually bubble bath here. Pink here that we got here. So it's actually very pink and soft. So there you go. This is all we're doing today. Is we're just keeping it simple. Just showing you how you can go and easily make this right here. So all of this was punched with a punch. We just changed out the paper color, right? We didn't keep it all pink. We just added the paper here from Les Shops. And we just flipped this over. So here's how it punches out. And we just reversed it, just flipped it over and reversed everything over here on the side. It works just fine, as you can see. And then we did the same thing here. So it's that simple. Keep in mind, the measurements here are 2.5 by 2 for the inside of the box here. And it's scored at a 1/2 inch. And that's the important thing, is that it's a 1/2 inch, because you can see that it's just right there in between. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's all about today. It's just keeping it simple. Right to my face. Today is just about keeping it simple, right, for that baby shower. So we can sit there and make as many more things as we want. We've just got a ground base to start with. And we can make it boy, girl, or both until that gender reveal. So with that, be blessed. Go out there, create, share, and give. And look forward to me sending you some photos and videos of Las Vegas backstage Stampin' Up. Be blessed. Look forward to seeing you next week on Keep It Simple or Step It Up. Bye.